Hello everyone! Wild boar hunting competitions have become a widespread activity across the United States, serving both as a form of entertainment and a crucial method for controlling the population of 9 million invasive wild boars. Among these competitions, the world's largest hog contest in California stands out, attracting numerous participants and hunters from various regions due to its esteemed reputation within the hunting community. The most recent event, held in February 2024, drew hundreds of competitors eager to showcase their skills. Notably, the hunting teams led by David Thompson and John Smith emerged as the most successful, known for their efficiency and numerous awards. How did they achieve the title Boar King? Let's explore their methods right here. Don't forget to leave a comment with the number 1 to show your excitement. John Smith's hunting group has spent the past 10 years focusing on hunting wild boar, utilizing dogs as a crucial part of their strategy. Over the decade, they have refined their techniques and shared their journey, emphasizing the importance of preparation, effective teamwork, and safety. The preparation phase is critical for a successful hunt. John uses a mix of dog breeds, including Catahoula leopard terriers for tracking and pit bulls for holding the boars. These dogs are meticulously trained to track the scent of wild boar, warn the hunters, and hold the boars without attacking them. Have you ever wondered how much training and dedication it takes to prepare these dogs for such a specialized task? Once the preparation is complete, the hunt begins with reconnaissance and setup. John scouts the hunting area for signs of wild boar activity, such as tracks, dig marks, and droppings. Upon finding these signs, he releases a sniffer dog equipped with a GPS collar to track its movement. The hounds follow the scent trails, often covering several miles. They are trained to bark continuously when they detect wild boars, signaling John to their location. Holding dogs then catch the boar by the ears or neck, immobilizing it. Have you ever experienced the thrill of tracking a wild animal, relying on the keen senses of well-trained dogs? Hunting with dogs brings both benefits and challenges. The effectiveness of using dogs significantly increases the ability to detect and capture wild boars, especially in dense areas. The hunt becomes a collaborative effort between hunter and dog, enhancing the overall experience.
Good girl.
However, safety is a major concern. Protecting the dogs from injury is paramount since wild boars can be dangerous, and even well-trained dogs can be injured. Additionally, hunters must comply with state regulations regarding the use of dogs for hunting. How do you think these regulations impact the hunting experience and the safety of both the hunters and their dogs? Do you agree with this method? If yes, please like the video. If no, leave the number 0 in the comment section to share your opinion. David Thompson's hunting group often relies on rifles for their expeditions. Among their arsenal, the Winchester 308 sniper rifle, equipped with a 3 Nenox 40mm scope, stands out for its accuracy and range. In addition to rifles, the group uses camouflage clothes, binoculars, rangefinders, hunting knives, and backpacks containing essential items like water, first aid kits, and snacks. This combination of equipment ensures they are well prepared for the challenges of hunting wild boars. The hunt usually begins with careful reconnaissance and setup. David starts his hunt early in the morning by scouting areas where wild boars are active. He looks for signs such as tracks, root marks, and fresh manure near water sources and food plots. Setting up his position on a hill overlooking a familiar feeding area, he ensures he has a clear view and a good vantage point. Have you ever considered what it takes to identify these signs of wild boar activity? When it's time to execute the shot, David positions himself carefully and steadies his rifle. He takes a few deep breaths to calm himself and ensure accurate aiming. Focusing on the largest wild boar in the herd, he targets the heart and lung areas to ensure a quick and humane kill. With a well-placed shot, the wild boar falls immediately. What are your thoughts on the importance of targeting vital areas for a humane kill? However, hunting with a rifle also presents several challenges. One significant challenge is the skill required to shoot accurately at long range. Hunters must invest time in practice and become proficient in the use of rifles as well as knowledgeable about ballistics. This includes understanding how factors like wind, distance, and elevation affect the trajectory of the bullet. Have you dedicated time to honing your shooting skills, or do you plan to do so before your next hunt? After completing their hunting journey, hunters gather at the prize-giving location. Here, the excitement is palpable as groups of hunters take turns checking the number, size, and weight of the wild boars they have captured. The competition is fierce, with teams vying for the top spot based on various criteria. One category focuses on the overall size of the boar, taking into account both weight and dimensions, such as length and girth, to determine which team wins. This adds a layer of strategy to the hunt, as hunters must balance between capturing larger boars and increasing their overall count. In particular, prizes in these competitions are quite enticing. Cash prizes are often awarded to winners of major categories, providing a significant incentive for participants. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next videos. Indonesia is home to some of the world's most fascinating wildlife, and among these is the formidable Komodo dragon. Known for their sheer size and predatory prowess, these creatures have intrigued scientists and adventurers alike, but beyond their allure, Komodo dragons pose significant challenges, especially to local communities. This essay delves into the characteristics of these magnificent reptiles, the economic damage they cause, and the measures in place to manage their impact. Don't forget to leave a comment with the number 1 to show your excitement. The Komodo dragon's scientific name is Varanus komodoensis, is a species native to Indonesia, primarily found on the islands of Komodo, Rinca, Flores, and Gili Motang. With an estimated population of around 6,000 individuals, These dragons are the largest living species of lizard, reaching lengths of up to 10 feet and weighing over 150 pounds. They possess sharp claws and serrated teeth, capable of inflicting severe wounds. These physical attributes, combined with their venomous bite, make them efficient hunters. The presence of Komodo dragons on Indonesian islands has a significant economic impact, estimated at 15 million USD a year. This figure encompasses various forms of damage, from livestock predation to the costs associated with human-wildlife conflict management. Livestock losses are particularly burdensome for local farmers, as Komodo dragons often prey on goats, cattle, and chickens, leading to substantial financial losses. Given the challenges presented, what strategies have hunters employed to manage this aggressive invasive species? In some situations, more direct measures are required to ensure immediate safety. The use of guns, though controversial, is one such measure. Various types of guns are used for this purpose, including tranquilizer guns for capturing and relocating dragons and firearms for lethal control in extreme cases. One of the primary advantages of using guns is the ability to neutralize threats immediately. Komodo dragons, with their powerful bites and venomous saliva, can pose a severe danger to humans and livestock. In situations where a dragon is actively attacking or endangering people, a quick and effective response is paramount. Guns provide that rapid response capability, ensuring that the threat is addressed before it can cause further harm. How do you think immediate threat neutralization impacts the safety and well-being of local communities living alongside Komodo dragons? In addition to immediate threat neutralization and livestock protection, the controlled use of guns can aid in population management. In certain areas, Komodo dragon populations can become particularly dense, increasing the frequency of human-wildlife. In such cases, managing the population through regulated use of guns can help reduce these dangerous encounters. This method ensures that the population remains at a sustainable level, minimizing the risks to both humans and dragons. How do you feel about using population control as a method to mitigate human-wildlife conflicts? However, it's essential to acknowledge that while guns provide a viable solution in critical situations, they also come with significant drawbacks and ethical concerns. Given these advantages, what other strategies do you believe could be integrated alongside the use of guns to create a more comprehensive approach to managing Komodo dragons? Your input and suggestions are valuable in shaping effective and ethical wildlife management practices. Let's discuss how we can achieve a balance that ensures both human safety and the conservation of these magnificent creatures. Today, we will explore the secrets behind the house sparrow invasion, the rampage of millions of wild boars in Africa. Let's find out how these creatures leave their mark and impact on the environment. The first was the house sparrow passer domesticus, introduced to North America in the mid-19th century, initially released in Brooklyn, New York in 1851. Originally introduced to control insect pests, populations of them increases rapidly, quickly expanded across the continent. Factors such as abundant food sources, nesting sites in human structures, and the lack of natural predators in urban environments have created more favorable conditions for their proliferation and invasion. Before discussing management measures for house sparrows, we will explore their impact on urban and rural communities. In urban areas, their large populations can cause noise pollution, create unsanitary conditions due to feces, and pose potential health. However, their impact is even more pronounced in rural areas. House sparrows significantly threaten agriculture by damaging crops such as grains and fruits, consuming livestock feed, and nesting in farm infrastructure, resulting in increased maintenance and repair costs. This agricultural damage directly affects the local economy, leading to economic instability for farmers and higher food prices. Do you find these house sparrows as troublesome as I do? So what did the people do to solve this problem? The first method, and arguably the quickest, was hunting house sparrows. This method provided immediate results and could be highly effective in targeted areas. However, it came with its own set of challenges, such as safety concerns for humans and non-target animals, noise disturbances, and the need for specific regulations and precautions. Despite these drawbacks, hunting remained a favored option for its swift action against the invasive house sparrow population. An even more humane and effective method is trapping, which involves placing bait strategically, ensuring traps are placed in areas frequented by sparrows, and using attractive bait to attract sparrows. According to them, the use of traps is safe and humane, making them suitable for use in both urban and rural areas. Additionally, traps allow monitoring of sparrow populations and selective release of non-target species. However, trapping can be time-consuming and labor-intensive, requiring regular maintenance and close monitoring to ensure effectiveness. Besides the above two methods, do you know any other effective ways to manage house sparrows? Please share your thoughts in the comments. Your input plays a crucial role in our collective effort to protect human health and preserve our ecosystem for future generations. Every idea counts. We can find the best solutions to tackle this issue. Florida is known for its diverse wildlife and lush landscapes, but it has also become infamous for its burgeoning iguana population. With an estimated population of 10,000 iguanas originating from Central and South America, iguanas were initially brought to Florida as exotic pets. However, over time, many of these pets either escaped or were released into the wild, where they found the state's warm climate and abundant vegetation to be an ideal habitat. The population of iguanas has exploded over the past few decades, particularly in urban and suburban areas, but their increasing numbers have brought about significant challenges. Have you ever encountered an iguana in your neighborhood? How do you feel about their presence in urban areas? Iguanas are herbivores, primarily feeding on a variety of plant species. This might sound benign, but their feeding habits can lead to extensive damage to local flora. Native plants, some of which are already struggling due to urbanization, face additional pressure from iguana foraging. Iguanas also compete with native wildlife for food and habitat, leading to further displacement of local species. Moreover, iguanas are known to burrow, which can undermine the structural integrity of sidewalks, seawalls, and foundations. This not only leads to costly repairs but also disrupts local ecosystems, affecting everything from soil stability to water. Have you or someone you know experienced any incidents involving iguanas? What precautions do you think should be taken to ensure public safety? Given the scale of the problem, various methods have been employed to control the iguana population. One of the more humane and commonly used methods to capture iguanas is with a fishing rod. This technique involves using a rod with a noose at the end to catch the reptiles, allowing for safe capture and relocation. This method has gained popularity among residents and wildlife control professionals due to its simplicity and effectiveness. The fishing rod technique allows individuals to catch iguanas without causing them harm, making it an ethical choice for those concerned about animal welfare. The primary advantage of using a fishing rod is its non-lethal nature. Iguanas caught using this method can be relocated to more suitable environments, reducing the population in urban areas without killing the animals. Additionally, this technique is cost-effective and accessible, requiring minimal equipment and training. It's a method that can be employed by both professionals and concerned residents, making it a versatile tool in the fight against iguanas. Have you tried using a fishing rod to catch iguanas? What has been your experience with this method? In addition, using guns to control the number of salamanders is an extremely effective method. Different types of guns are used to hunt iguanas, from air guns to small guns. Air rifles, often favored for their quiet operation and accuracy, are often used in residential areas where noise reduction is required. .177 or .22 caliber rifles are popular because they are relatively quiet, making them suitable for use in suburban areas without alarming residents. Besides .222, rifles and other similar firearms offer greater accuracy and power, making them effective for larger iguanas and for use in more open areas. These guns ensure a more immediate and humane euthanasia of the iguanas. How do you feel about the use of guns for iguana control? In your opinion, does the potential ecological benefit outweigh the ethical concerns? The primary advantage of using guns is their effectiveness. Firearms can quickly reduce the iguana population, particularly in areas where iguanas pose an immediate threat to infrastructure or public safety. The precision and power of guns allow for a swift resolution, preventing further ecological damage and reducing health risks associated with iguana infestations. Additionally, firearms provide a practical solution in situations where other methods, such as traps or fishing rods, may be impractical or inefficient. For example, in heavily infested areas, capturing each iguana individually with a fishing rod would be time-consuming and labor-intensive. Guns offer a more direct and expedient approach,